Students, in this video we're gonna talk about the human immune system. We're gonna take SAT practice. Let's start the first question. In the first question, all of the following are part of the first line of defense. As you know, the non-specific immunity includes first line of defense and second line. First line of defense, the first army that will defend our body against germs or against pathogens. Leukocytes, no, leukocytes, as you know, from white blood cells, so leukocytes are not from the first defense. Skin, first defense. Stomach acids, first defense. Cilia, mucus and cilia in the respiratory tract to protect the respiratory tract, and they are included in the first defense. Second question, all of the following are true of the second line of defense except what? As you know, histamine, second line of defense, non-specific. Sneezing, redness, and usually due to the secretion of histamine, so sneezing, redness, all these are included in the second line of non-specific defense. Inflammatory response, all due to histamine. So which one is under is not under second line of defense? The stomach acids. Stomach acids are under first line of defense, not the second line of defense. So histamine, sneezing, inflammatory response, phagocytes, or under second line of defense. All of the following are correct about the immune system except one. Which one? A, the first line of defense is non-specific. Yes. Second line of defense is non-specific. Yes. Release of histamine is responsible for inflammatory response. Yes. Macrophages engulf microbes. Yes. So which one is incorrect? Except T lymphocytes release antibodies, because as you know, T lymphocytes kill the infected cells, but they don't produce or release antibodies. B lymphocytes release antibodies. Which of the following is not part of the lymphatic system? Parts of the lymphatic system include lymph nodes like tonsils, lymph nodes in the spleen, adenoids, lymph nodes, and the liver is not included in the lymphatic system. So the answer of number 4 is C. The liver is included in other systems, but not in the lymphatic system. Which of the following is true about histamine? Histamine, it's part of the first line of defense. Number 5, is it true? No. It kills germs no, it doesn't kill germs. It's a toxin released by microbes? No, it's released by the body. It causes sneezing? Yes, it causes sneezing. It causes sneezing and runny nose in an attempt to get rid of the germs. Let's go to the next slide. Let's solve questions 6 to 10. Which of the following produce antibodies? Antibodies, I just said B lymphocytes. True. Fight pathogens by hand-to-hand combat means by direct killing the T lymphocytes, because T lymphocytes, they kill the infected cells direct. So neutralize specific antigens. Which one deals with antigens? Antibodies. Each antibody is specific for a certain antigen. That's why antibodies are from the specific or non-specific for specific defense. Which of the following use pseudopose to engulf large number of germs? Whenever I hear about engulfing of microbes, so the answer is macrophages. Attacks and kills infected body cells. I just said T lymphocytes to attack and kill infected body cells, while B lymphocytes to release antibodies. Certain danger in a blood transfusion comes when? Blood transfusion, it means getting blood from a donor into a recipient. The patient is the recipient. So what's the risk of this, or what the danger in blood transfusion? Of course, the risk is having antibodies to the donor's blood. Recipients has antibodies to the donor's blood. The answer of number 11 is B. 12. A person with blood type A has, as I told you, blood type AB means having antigen A or antigen B on the surface of the red blood cells. So if your blood type is A, you have antigen A on the surface of the red blood cells, so 12B. 13. If your blood type is AB, so you have both antigen A and antigen B on the surface of the red blood cells, both antigens. So the answer of number 13 is A. Which is an example of passive immunity? As you know, there is passive and active immunity. Passive immunity means the immunity that doesn't need any activity of the immune system, means having ready-made antibodies. So which of the following? Of course, babies who are nursing receive antibodies, so ready-made antibodies from their mothers. Question number 15. Which of the following is correct about the immune system? While reading the questions, you will find that D is correct. Rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune disease, but actually vaccines, they don't cure. Allergies, they are not treated by antibodies, by antibiotics. Or the multiple sclerosis, it's an autoimmune disease, so it's not an allergy. Rheumatoid arthritis is autoimmune disease, so this is the correct one, and also E is incorrect. Antibodies can prevent many diseases. So antibiotics can prevent many diseases. Antibiotics, they don't prevent, they treat after having the disease. 16. All of the following are autoimmune diseases except AIDS. AIDS is a viral disease. Reverse transcriptase is an enzyme that turns the RNA into DNA. Normally, the transcriptase should form RNA from DNA, but reverse transcriptase, it makes the opposite, and it's in retroviruses like HIV virus. Antibodies are, which one is correct? D, antibodies are specific immunity. 19, which is true about plasma cells or activated cells? Plasma cells, the correct answer is D. They fight antigens and die in the battle. They are not memory cells. Memory cells, they stay in the body, while the activated plasma cells, they fight antigens and they die in this battle. The last question, vasodilation, increasing in the width of the blood vessels, this is caused by histamine. So the answer of number 20 is A.